Director Jon M is getting back into the world of dance. The filmmaker has directed 2 installments of the Step Up franchise, G.I. Joe Retaliation, Justin Bieber Never Say Never, as well as the upcoming films Jem and the Holograms and Now You See Me Too. Now, according to reports, Chu is producing a 90s high school dance comedy called Can't Touch This. John, buy or sell Jon M Chu's Can't Touch This.
Before I answer that, can you say dance again? That was...
Dance.
Yeah, that's how I remember I heard it. Oh, God, I sell this. I sell this. Look, I've met Jon M. He's actually a legit cool guy. And this is a dude, you know, sometimes you'll hear people say, oh, they need to get somebody who respects the source material or loves this or doesn't. This is a dude who's genuinely passionate about the stuff that he does. You know, I don't care about the Step Up movies. I have friends who do, and that's cool. And I remember I've seen, unfortunately, I've seen all of them. There's one Step Up that he didn't direct, though, that was kind of fun. But anyway, the G.I. Joe film, I thought, fell completely flat. And then, I don't know, I'm questioning the sanity and the mental stability of somebody who goes, hey, I had the Masters of the Universe redevelopment in my lap that I had the option of doing. Decided to leave that so I could do Jem and the Holograms, and now I'm going to go back to dance with a 90s thing called Can't Touch This, and he also, you know, did the Justin Bieber film. He'll probably get Justin Bieber in for that. I don't know, but I just think a guy who's got as much promise and a guy who has as much opportunity, he's making some real strange decisions. So I mean, I'm going to give it a shot, absolutely, but I don't have a lot of hope for it. So for me, it's a sell.
Well, I mean, if it's called Can't Touch This, I've always been too legit to quit. So I mean, I'm going to sell it for me, but for him, I think that this may just be something that's so in this guy's wheelhouse. And like you said, there was a lot of backlash to G.I. Joe, and if he had the opportunity to do Masters of the Universe, there's something to be said about us fanboys that really go after people when they don't stay faithful. They don't make movies that are good enough for our liking. So if you're making a movie that's a dance movie called Can't Touch This, there's not going to be that much pressure. You just get to go out and make a fun dance movie.
That's a great point.
And there's going to be a lot of sense of humor in it, probably. I think there's going to be almost like a 21 or 22 Jump Street winking and nodding vibe to this. So there's going to be, it sounds like to me, there's going to be more of a comedy element along with the dancing. And look, once I get into the theater, I'm like Battle of the Year. I didn't want to see that movie, but once I got in there's a lot of dancing, and it's kind of cool.
The one thing I will say, though, if I go see this movie, because remember that 80s or that 90s movie, Take Me Home Tonight?
Yes, with Topher Grace.
With Topher Grace.
No.
Really, actually,
Oh, right, of course.
And it's got
Yeah.
Anna Faris and Chris Pratt. And really, I thought a really funny movie. Had every song from that era you can imagine, except for Take Me Home Tonight.
Yes.
If I go to see Can't Touch This, and I don't hear some damn MC Hammer, I'm going to be really pissed off.
Yeah, you better pray that you're going to make it today. If you don't put Can't Touch This in that movie, I spent half of our Take Me Home Tonight review ranting about why there was no Eddie Money in that film.
Yeah, but that did have a lot of cocaine in it. I will
Well,
say
yeah,
that. You know, it was an 80s film. I also will buy this. No, I'm not. I'm selling this. I'm selling this too. I mean, you know what? It's a weird thing. The G.I. Joe Retaliation, it just doesn't fit with this guy because all of his other stuff is like dancey, kind of jump around stuff. And then you have G.I. Joe. So I'm glad that he decided not to do Masters of the Universe because that probably would have had, you know, He-Man popping and locking and, you know, Skeletor, like bring out the, you know, the unrolling, you know, the...
Once Man-at-Arms starts breakdancing, that's when Mark Ellis gets up and leaves that theater.
MC Hammer might have been in Masters of the Universe.
Manny Faces comes in there, starts doing his thing. Oh, yeah.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.